we've been doing this for about 3-4 years now, and you guys keep coming back. So what are the benefits that you're really finding?
Well, the benefits for us, we come as a large group. Number one, being the large group, we get the early registration opportunities. We get access to AME resources, specifically a facilitator like yourself. I feel like that has been a great benefit for our group because we're able to start early on our planning. And coming as a large group, we've had numbers where we brought up to 55 people. That allows us to really coordinate, and they're global, right? We're not just bringing individuals from the United States, we bring individuals from Germany, the UK, Ireland, and the United States, all represented. So having that coordination with AME, and specifically a facilitator like yourself, allows us to really coordinate and get a program that's specific for our group.
Has it really helped you to be able to bring these people from all around the globe together that otherwise you might not get to meet?
It definitely has. AME in itself is a great networking opportunity, right? So we get access to the 1,600 to 2,000 people that are attending to build a network. But more specific for us, our individuals don't have the opportunity to really get together and network and brainstorm on what they've been working on, either at their sites or across the business unit or across Siemens as a whole. So coming together at an AME event allows them to network even with themselves so that we know that we're advancing our lean initiatives across our divisions.
One of the things I'm impressed that you guys have been doing is that you've also been using the conference as a background for doing some of your strategic planning.
Exactly, and that's evolved over the time. As you know, you've worked with us now for 4 years, and we first started that we attended the event, and then working with you, we started to incorporate in breakout sessions at the end of the day, where we would bring our teams together after the last keynote speaker, and we would start to develop what are our plans for the next year. Then we evolved that in about 2 years later that we stay an extra day later. We stay on the Friday, and we bring everyone together and we have a workshop. We take what we learned through the week, what did we hear from the keynote speakers, what did you see on the tour, what did you hear at a workshop, and we build on that to really establish and start to lay out our strategic lean plans then for that fiscal year that's going to take us for the next 12 months.
You've also had the opportunity to have access to some of the keynotes and so forth on a team base. What do you think of that?
We definitely have. So we've had some very powerful speakers that have been able to come in and talk to us on subjects such as people-centric leadership, working on how you roll out your Ocean Connery in a very complex organization. And those are in an intimate setting. AME's having a facilitator like yourself to really put us in contact with resources that we can get to our senior management team. We sit across the table with them. We're able to ask intimate questions. How did you do it? Not just what tools did you use, but more on the how. And that's powerful when you have your senior leadership face to face with someone that has done that, been there before, and then they can see and understand what behaviors they need to be exhibiting so the organization can move forward. So having that exposure to those keynote speakers and special resources has been a big benefit for our group.
Jerome, you've talked about that we've been working together now for about 4 years. I think that also has been a benefit because now I know much more about what your needs are and where you're trying to go and what your business strategies are. And I think as a result of that, maybe I can be a little more helpful to you than I was in the very beginning.
Definitely, as we talked earlier, it's about networking, but it's about relationships, right? And I think that what we've been able to develop with you over a period of time, with you working with our large group, is that relationship. When we start early in the year, usually around April, May timeframe, getting ready for the fall conference, we know how each other works. You pretty well know how Siemens works, the timing that it takes things to get things energized. So we've got that relationship now, and I think that has been a big benefit for us.
At the end of the day, though, Jerome, it's all about results, isn't it? Have you seen results back in the workplace as a result of these conferences?
We definitely have. And, we bring not just our lean coordinators, but we bring our senior management team, and we bring our leadership development teams here too, because AME is not just about lean tools, it's about leadership and behaviors. So the results that we've seen are people are able to go back into their sites and really put into practice what they heard here. Sure, we can see things where we've got, on-time delivery increases. We've reduced scrap. We've reduced our lead times to those. Those are measurables. But it's also about the intangibles, the people development, the behaviors that we see that really allows us to really drive and really change culture. Because that's what we're trying to do here with our lean initiative, is change the culture.
There, in the past, and I don't know if this is continuing or not, but we set up a buddy system in which we had people from various sites call each other and hold each other accountable for getting things done. Has that been beneficial?
Working with the accountability partners, whether you call that or just your buddy system, it's a powerful tool. We use that in a lot of our leadership development programs. So you have someone that you're in contact with that follows up. And it does. Whether you're empathizing on what the business is doing, the changes, but you have someone that you know is going to be calling you once a week to follow up and say, how have you been doing? What are some of the barriers that you're seeing? And you can talk through those. And it keeps you on task. And that's what it's all about.
Well, it's been great working with you guys, and I've seen the enthusiasm, and I know that your business is flourishing as a result of it. So thank you.
I appreciate it myself, and working with the facilitator and coming in as a large group, it's not just the financial benefit that we get from being a large group, it's access to resources such as yourself, the networking that we've been able to achieve, and the special attention that you get as a large group. And you can really maximize the benefits of a large conference because it can be overwhelming. When we tell our new people, our newbies, participate in our calls, go to the website, see what's going to be happening at the conference and have a plan, because you can get overwhelmed. But having that large group support really helps us to maximize the benefit of the conference itself.
It's interesting. You talk about all of these benefits, you didn't mention the one that many people think about, and that you get absolutely rock bottom pricing for the conference, and which allows you to actually bring more people at an affordable price.
Exactly. The pricing, at the end of the day, large company, when you bring a large group, it's an investment. And we see this as an investment in our people and in our lean program. Having that lean or that large group opportunity, with the registration, we can track the registrations. We know who's coming, that we can really monitor them. Also where they're staying, what programs they're signed up for, what tours, all that schedule can be combined, and you can really map out and maximize your penetration for the conference.
Well, it's been great working with you.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.